Hi, my name is Audrey. I live in North Richmond, and I'm part of the leadership team for Wildcat Creek.
Can you share your first memory with Wildcat Creek?
Yeah, I moved here about 8 years ago, and I had my dog, and I wanted to go for walks and stuff. So I found this trail, and I really enjoy it because it goes from my house down to the water. I also found the dump trail by just kind of wandering, and my dog really enjoys running around. I can let her off leash at a certain point where it's like kind of fenced in, so she gets a chance to kind of do, spin her wheels. But most of the time we're together. The only downside is that once we get to the Richmond Parkway, sometimes it's flooded when it rains, so it's hard for us to get across to enjoy the other side of Wildcat Creek. Yes, this is the underpass that you would use to get to the other side of the Wildcat Creek. Um, we usually start off by the A's baseball field, Verde Elementary, and then we walk down, and if it's not flooded, you're able to come through, and then we can walk all the way to the dump. However, once you get to the dump trail, there's no dogs allowed, so we have to circle back. But if it's flooded like it is now, then we are kind of limited to the amount of walk we can do. And she's a bigger dog, so she needs more exercise. From door to door, it's 3 miles. But then if you cut it off here, it's like a mile.
Oh, so it really shortens the length of your walk.
Yeah, it really shortens our ability to go out and get exercise, keep my dog healthy, as well as maintain my own health.
Wonderful. And another question for you: do you have any fun memories or stories of the creek that you'd be interested in sharing with us?
Yeah, I've always wanted to live by the shoreline. Like, I've always lived in like a city or a country where you don't really, like country area, you don't get really access to the waterways. So it's super exciting to be able to live somewhere where you can walk to the water. And then I've had her, so watching her grow and run through here and learn. So a lot of my fond memories are just, pretty much watching her grow up here. Well, I would like to see more accessibility. I want to be able to go under Richmond Parkway year round or over it. Just able to get across the freeway because it's dangerous to cross over with the traffic. People drive pretty fast. The speed limit's, I think, 45, 50. So trying to get over it could be dangerous, especially when you have an animal and they could veer one way or another at any time. And I'm just hoping for the bathrooms to eventually be open in the area so I can use the restroom. She has access to getting water. There is a water station, but just more accessibility and maintenance.
And then, last question: is there anything that you would like to share about Wildcat Creek to your friends and neighbors?
Yes, I feel like it's kind of untapped. I feel like more people should be aware of it. It's a great trail. I mean, if you go all the way, if you don't have a dog, you're able to, from North Richmond all the way through the dump trail and back is 6 miles. You can ride your bike through there. You can walk. I wouldn't say skating, but I just feel like it's a good way to get people to get out and get exercise and stay healthy. So it's just good to have for the community, and it's right here. It's already here, so you might as well use it. And I think it's so beautiful to be able to walk through. Sometimes I forget where I'm at, and I feel like I'm on vacation. So it's just a good place to clear your mind, especially after a long day of work. So it would just be nice to see more people use it. And I think if it was maintained better and you had more ability to walk, it's a little safer. I think that it would get used more.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Audrey.
Thank
and
you.
Mila.
Yeah, thank you.